Yo, this is why we love baseball. Because in one day, we just saw the #1 prospect in baseball make his debut. A 19-year-old kid live out his dream. And the Mets absolutely go off. And I'm not going to lie, this might have been one of the best baseball days we've had in a minute. Because Konnor Griffin did not just show up. He made a statement. And at the same time, the New York Mets said, yeah, we're a problem this year. So today, we're breaking down Konnor Griffin's insane MLB debut, why this kid might be a future superstar, everything he did in his first game, and what it means for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Plus, we got to talk about my Mets, because something special is brewing. All right, let's set the scene. PNC Park, packed crowd, home opener energy, and a 19-year-old kid making his MLB debut. And Griffin said it himself, during the national anthem, he couldn't even feel his feet. That's real. That's pressure. That's the moment hitting you all at once. And here's the crazy part. He wasn't even leading off. He had to wait over 40 minutes before his first at-bat. Imagine that. You're 19, you're nervous, and you just got to sit there thinking, this is it. Then it happens. First MLB at-bat, all eyes on him. He thinks he's getting fastballs. But instead, off speed, off speed, off speed. Welcome to the MLB, kid. And what does he do? With 2 strikes, he adjusts. And then, boom, a 105 miles per hour rope, deep to left center, RBI double. Let me say that again. First at bat, 2 strikes, adjusts mid at bat, drives in the run. That's not normal. And the crowd erupts. That moment right there, that's how you announce yourself. But it wasn't just a hit. This is what makes Griffin different. He did everything. Turned a clean double play, showed composure in the field, even after a bobble still made the play, used his speed on the bases, and scored from second like it was nothing. This wasn't just a nice debut. This was, I belong here. And even the Pirates player noticed. Paul Skeens said it best. He's a difference maker. That's coming from a Cy Young winner. That matters. And the final line, 1 for 3, a walk, a RBI double, and a win. Oh yeah, the Pirates won the game 5-4. That's what he said too. Best day of my life. Now let's really understand this moment because history was made. Griffin is the first teenage position player since Juan Soto in 2018. We all know what Juan Soto became, a superstar. Also, he's the youngest Pirate to get a hit in his debut. Since a Hall of Famer. That's the company he's in already. And remember, this kid was drafted in 2024. And just 628 days later, he's in the MLB. That's fast. That's elite. So let's talk about it. Is this kid really the next superstar? Here's the reality. He's got all the tools, power, speed, defense, confidence. But more importantly, he has composure. He said it himself before the game, I'm ready. And he backed it up. Now, will there be struggles? Yes, pitchers will adjust. There will be slumps. But if he keeps this mindset, yeah, we might be watching the next face of baseball. Now, hold on. Because while all that was happening, my Mets said, don't forget about us. Nolan McLean was dealing. Perfect through 5 innings, 15 up, 15 down. And here's the scary part. He said he didn't even feel his best. That's terrifying. He was working deep counts, grinding, using like his 6th best pitch and still dominated. Finished with 5+ innings, 1 hit, 2 runs, 4 strikeouts. That's a future ace. And offensively, the Mets exploded. Francisco Alvarez, 2 home runs, big hits all over the lineup, 10-run score. But we got to talk about this because there was one scary moment. Juan Soto had to lead the game, and now he's getting an MRI. That's never what you want to hear, especially with a calf injury. And yeah, the Mets can win games, but let's be real, they need Soto. So now that becomes a huge storyline. So in one day, we saw a future superstar debut, a team building something special, and a contender showing dominance. This is why baseball is different, because moments like this, you don't forget them. Years from now, we might look back and say that was Konnor Griffin's beginning. And if you watch this game, you already know, this kid is special.